My father felt sorry that I had secretly loved someone for 10 years, so he took matters into his own hands. He drugged his old friend and sent him to my bed. When Benjamin Jameson woke up, he coldly agreed to marry me. Shortly after our wedding, he started taking frequent business trips abroad, disappearing for 3 years. I gave birth to our daughter, Esther Jameson, and waited for him to return. 3 years later, I heard he was finally returning. I skipped an important social engagement, took my daughter in my arms, and rushed to the airport to meet him. Esther reached out to him eagerly, asking for a hug. He glanced at me indifferently and said, "Sorry, I have mysophobia." From that day on, my daughter and I washed our hands at least thrice whenever we touched anything. I kept our home spotless, but he still never came back. Nor had he ever held his daughter. Until I saw a video clip where someone asked him, "Ben, what do you think is the happiest moment in life?" He responded nonchalantly, "Probably last week overseas, when I coaxed Jessica to sleep, then pulled Cynthia into the bathroom." As the people around him burst into laughter, I felt my whole body turn ice cold. Cynthia was his ex-girlfriend, the one he had never truly let go of, and Jessica was her daughter. Part 2. I felt my heart shiver as I watched his leaving figure. Finally, after weighing my words over and over, I said the sentence I had never dared to before. "Benjamin, let's get a divorce." His footsteps halted. He turned back with a cold stare. "Jocelyn, do you think this is funny? If you think this will threaten me, then fine. As you wish." After that, he walked away without looking back. A flicker of satisfaction flashed in Cynthia's eyes, but she quickly masked it, stepping forward with an apologetic smile. "I'm really sorry. Benjamin and I are just friends. He's just a deeply affectionate person. He felt bad that I got divorced so early, leaving Jessica without a father, so he paid extra attention to us. Please don't take it the wrong way and don't let this upset you." She even added my contact before she left, saying that she wanted to make up for Esther's damaged painting. "Cynthia, come on." While still holding Jessica, Benjamin stood nearby and softly called to her. "Coming." Cynthia happily ran after him. They hadn't gone far when I heard their conversation clearly. "Benjamin? Seriously?" Miss Stevens was just saying it out of anger. "How could you just agree to a divorce so easily?" Benjamin scoffed. "She used every trick in the book to get this marriage. Do you really think she'd be willing to let it go? She was just a little harsh on Jessica just now. This is just a small punishment for her. Give it some time and she'll be begging me to come back." I couldn't help but let out a cold laugh. "Benjamin, people change. Jocelyn Stevens, who once threw herself into love without hesitation, is gone. Now for the sake of my daughter, I will choose to walk away from you completely." Esther hid in her room, crying uncontrollably. "Mom, my classmates all say that Dad is Jessica's dad, but I never tried to take him away from her." Later that night, she fell asleep clutching a photo of Benjamin while I lay wide awake. I picked up my phone and saw that Cynthia had just updated her social media. Jessica finally has the fatherly love she was missing. No one can take away what's meant to be ours. Attached was a photo of the three of them embracing and smiling at the camera, looking for all the world like a happy family. I tapped the like button absent-mindedly. Just then, a message popped up on my screen. It was a video from Cynthia. I clicked on it and there was Benjamin's handsome face. The footage was from right after he had returned to the country. Someone asked him, "Ben, what do you think is the happiest moment in life?" He responded nonchalantly, "Probably last week overseas, when I coaxed Jessica to sleep, then pulled Cynthia into the bathroom." His voice carried a hint of tenderness mixed with the teasing laughter of those around him. I felt my whole body turn ice cold. I suddenly remembered another post Cynthia had shared before. "Ever since we had a child, we haven't had any alone time. We can only sneak around and do this and that after Jessica falls asleep." I sat there, lost in thought, when another message from Cynthia arrived. "Oops, my bad. I accidentally sent that to you." By the time I realized, I couldn't unsend it. But honestly,